Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. He's had a shot! Goal, Sweden! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. He's shifting through the gears here. Steaming, and he shoots! And no mistake. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Johansson goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Sweden have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Johansson could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Johansson driving, shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Sweden find a position of real strength now. Gakpo. Now it's Memphis Depay. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Showing good feet. Real chance! Oh, good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Simplicity itself.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Sweden are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll...
Can he finish? Keeper always had the measure of that.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Johansson, purring, takes a shot! No, got right underneath it.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Johansson, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
Gravenberg. Sweden making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Is there any... He's having a shot! Trauda.
3 minutes added time.
He's having a hit! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish right from the top draw! And that is all they have time for. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Sweden have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And we are back on the way. Driving through the middle. Tries a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, that's a key interception. Closing in on goal. De Jong, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Elanga. More and more pressure on the ball here. Is there a... Oh, shooting chance! And it's made its way to him. Oh, nice touch. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Sweden still have the cards to affect this game. Tries to play it through. Chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's the throw. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Steaming on, got shot at goal! Off the post! And yes, it's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Driving through the middle. Decent chance! And that's a tiny finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 12.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, that's delightful. Closing in on goal. Big chance! And again! And that has faded wide.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Substitutions taking place.
Sweden are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That'll be a throw. Looking to play him in.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Memphis Depay with the short one. Cleared without hesitation. Isak. And now a sudden chance to counter. Is there any support? He charged, surely! And he hits the net! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Isak ploughing through the chance for a shot! No, that's just wide. Spread to the right. That's the end. Sweden have done it. The perfect outcome. So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. That's a good foray he's making.
That was lovely, that.
Mbappe has the space to scheme. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cruyff! Johan Cruyff! An individual masterpiece!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Johan Cruyff!
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Passing is crisp and sharp, and the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. De Jong, Marquez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice control. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nice interception, well timed. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Mbappe. Wriggles his way through. He's got away. Eto'o. De Jong, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. And there's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And one more try! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
De Jong. Israel already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Garcia. And it's Messi. It's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Mbappe. Over to the right flank. Oh, sweet feet. Succumbs to the pressure. Pedraza. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Pepe gives no quarter whatsoever. Eto'o. And it's Roberto Carlos. De Jong. Israel disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Marquez spots it and intercepts. Eto'o. This is De Jong. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Mbappe. He's having a hit! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Pepe can clear it away. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Now it's Eto'o. Perez. Now it's Pepe. Gets a good foot in there. And back to the keeper they go. Garcia, the great organiser of defence. Marquez. That is ended up in no man's land.
There will
Pepe.
be 1 minute at a time.
He is through here. De Jong was in no mood for any of that. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Israel just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's It's 0-0.
Israel can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And he is dashing away. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Figo. He's found a way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Israel just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And here's Cruyff. Pinches it off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Figo. And it's De Jong. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just about up to the hour now. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Gay. Perez. That's Pepe. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, that's certainly...
Oh, shooting chance! And a neat finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
After 66 minutes is...
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. He's had a shot! Again, a brilliant save.
Substitution in progress.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos goes short. And it's Messi. He'll try from distance! Oh, nearly. Figo. Messi. Cruyff running with intent. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Cruyff.
Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely monitored.
Can he finish? Off the post. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pepe. Figo. And this is Eto'o. Distributed tidily. Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Goal! Israel! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Number 26, Eto'o! Eto'o! Eto'o!
Israel with the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
And he's managed to gift it back. Big chance! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He's having a shot! And that is quite wonderful. A finish of true class. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So again, we have parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And Messi! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Substitution for Israel. Number 13,
Israel are making a change
Messi.
now.
Number 26, Eto'o. Number 18, Mbappe. Number 5, Roberto Carlos. Coming on the field.
Driving on and making
number
good progress.
That's good play from him.
He has found the way through. He's
Number
terrific effort. Oh, that could be pivotal. A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Israel now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back? Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Oh, he's bustling through here. Gerard Moreno. And he's definitely on. Decent chance! Goal! We thought they were done, but never say never.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be.
Vinicius Junior! Corner it is.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Figo plays it short. And he's gone back and tries one from range. And that is doing no harm at all. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. Magic. What a magical football match. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
He's having a shot! And he's straight offside. Turns back here, probably the best option. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Cesar Azpilicueta. As a fellow fullback, I'm a massive fan of this guy's talent.
And he shoots! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Rafael Varane going vertical. Spread to the right. Alexis Sanchez. He has found the way through. Cross goes in there. Goes to finish! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Now it's Cruyff. Israel couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Figo. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
De Jong. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Figo. He's picked his way through. It's a sweeping cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's quick to... Can he finish? Israel, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, that's delightful. Eto'o was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Rafael Varane. Figo. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Agume. Can he get it through? There's the shot! Goal! Israel! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Gol de Israel. Marcó en el minuto 25 el dorsal 9.
Israel have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Seville genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack. Variation, unpredictability, you know, that's always key to success.
Agume threads one in. Oh, perfectly measured that. Garcia gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Can he get on the end of this? Alexis Sanchez. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's gone searching crossfield. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Figo. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a promising position. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Cruyff. Goes for the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, he's having a go!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pinches it off him. Figo, who can single-handedly make a difference. Goes for goal! It's bounced back off the post. Sal. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Israel coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Israel are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Figo, he's got away. That's Piliqueta. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Sau. Alexis Sanchez. Cruyff. Tries to play it through. That's been slipped through. He's found some space. As Piliqueta getting this one clear. And it's De Jong. Applies the finish! Oh, that's a waste.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
In with the challenge. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Agume. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Looking for options for movement. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Sanchez. And he's gone backward here.
Seville really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Great work on the overlap.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Sevilla choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
They get a throw in. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a promising position. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Looks across and plays it in.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now that looks a decent ball. Garcia breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. There will be a throw-in. So we have further activity on the bench here. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
That could spell trouble. Oh, that's decent chance! And that's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Spread it left. Now it's Sao. Ejuke. And he's managed to get free. Lofted it. Impressive jump. It's a goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong...
And Cruyff! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, it's come loose! Israel now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Ejuke. Mbappe. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That has ended up in no man's land. No, that's been intercepted. Tries to pass it through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Shifted it to the flank. Ejuke. And he's been shifted off it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's a good intervention. Sao. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Not the most accurate pass. And that's it. Israel did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Israel are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's forced to go back. Now then, Jim, what can you tell us about the extraordinary Luis Figo?
Well, he's one of Portugal's most decorated players, possibly the best of their so-called golden generation. He was certainly amongst the most elegant and the most stylish. I think in essence, he's a traditional winger whose game is all about beating people to the byline and getting those crosses in.
Rafael Varane has got the wrong side of the referee, and there's the header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Threads one in. Valera gets into a good position. Roberto Carlos, tidy with his distribution. Valera providing an outlet on that. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. Header! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Eto'o. Eto'o. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Messi. De Jong, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. He's looking wide. Elche do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Cruyff. Good ball, good take. And it's played in. And that should get the job done. Israel with the corner, they're first. Roberto Carlos goes short. Great chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Israel! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 9, Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff.
Israel have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shot a goal!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
That has not gone well. Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Gonzalo Villa. Out towards the flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's fabulous.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short, and this is Figo. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Elche are looking to go forward now. He is through here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Valera. He's found space here. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's picked it up out wide. That is good strength. Delivers the ball.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. Israel can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. Valera. It's a good run down the right. Pepe charging forward down that flank. Pepe, he's got away, produces a cross, tries to get it clear.
2 added minutes has
That'll be
been
a throw.
indicated.
And here's Messi. And this is big chance! Now, and he's following up! Oh, good finish! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain...
And the whistle goes for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Israel have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, it might just hold out.
Israel are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And so the action is resumed. Roberto Carlos has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Cruyff conjures time and space where few can. And no, that was never going to make it. Rodriguez. Now it's Gonzalo Villa.
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here. Plays in a chance! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Figo, who can single-handedly make a difference. And it's Figo, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And this is Figo. And he's taking no chances there. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries one from range. Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Israel get their fourth corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And it's Messi. He'll try from distance. And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Messi certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And he's managed to get free. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, shooting chance! Well taken goal. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
59 minutes is number 20.
Israel can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Mbappe being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Eto'o.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Figo. Lofted in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, good-looking ball. Valera. That's a sharp pass. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological...
He's having a hit! And for a moment, time stood still. Israel perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Elche really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Figo receives it in a wide position. Gets his head on it! And that's in! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 74 minutes is number 9, Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Substitutions taking place.
Israel go up by 2 and are looking good.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
He's found a way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Varane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cruyff being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That'll be a throw-in. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. So time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Stood up well to him there. Knocks it into space. Sangare. De Jong with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Played it back. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Roberto Carlos has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card. And that's a good-looking ball. Figo tries to pass it through. Well, played through for the wide man. Oh, nice touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pepe kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Valera has got himself a free kick. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to.
Substitution.
Pepe has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Nicely weighted ball. Victor Ford
6 added minutes has been
goes
indicated.
down, but nothing given. Now it's Cruyff, and he was quick to react. And they've got rid. Just eases him off the ball. He's picked his way through. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Substitution for Israel.
They're up to 5
10,
corners now.
Figo. Number 9.
Vinicius Junior
Johan
with the
Cruyff.
short one.
Number
And here's Vinicius
13,
Junior.
Messi.
Goes for the shot!
Number 26.
And that has fizzed wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly
Number
wrong, Peter.
24,
There wasn't much in that at all.
Vinicius Junior. Number 11. Bale. Number 14.
Looking for the run.
Bellingham. Number 7. Van Bronckhorst.
Can he get it through? Hector Fort. And that's that. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently... So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. If you have just joined, you have shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's taking no chances there. Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gavi wins the duel this time. He's got away. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rafael Varane cannot be beaten that easily. And here's Gavi. Gavi, can he get it through? Oh, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Lewandowski. Leganes are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And he has been fouled there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Yamal! Cruyff. Kubasi. And here's Mbappe. And this is Lewandowski. That's a look and place it forward. Now, can they get him away? He is through here. And Cruyff! And no, just off target. Vinicius Junior. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Camavinga with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Always going over the top.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Mbappe, and here's Lewandowski, and he is deftly away. Lewandowski! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed.
Gavi! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Gavi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Tries from a long way out. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Vinicius Junior gets a foot in here. Oh, that's fabulous. That's very neat. And it's Guardiola. Xavi takes a shot. Denied by an instinctive save.
Xavi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's neat. And he's cut it out. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Vinicius Junior. And this is Cruyff. Oh, good spread.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Guardiola. Back where it came from. Driving on and making good progress. Stood up well to him there. Guardiola. And it's Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Good chance here! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Pau Kubasi spots it and intercepts. Always onto this. He's found a way through. He's rising! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he can thump it away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Great defending, strong and determined. Threads one in. Distributed tidily. And he won't. It's Lewandowski! Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Vinicius Junior is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Can he latch on to this? He's picked his way through. Cruyff with the cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. Pedri tries to clear. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It's a pretty loose pass. Valde. Mbappe engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Pedri. Valde has it in a wide position. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Eric Garcia promptly onto that. And quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Leganes trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's Gavi! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And reclaimed it in a trice. Eric Garcia does really well to win the ball there. Could be danger here. And he's managed to get free. And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's found the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 53 el dorsal 9.
They're looking at a different game now. Oh, they could be caught out here. That's a throw. Oh no, what has happened here? Pedri. Eric Garcia. It's Camavinga. João Cancelo. Looking for options for movement.
Mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Bale. Figo. Balde kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Bale. He's in plenty of space here. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Lewandowski. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Mbappe. He has found the... And the shot! Cruyff. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's found a way through. Now, can he find a finish? Big chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
The Ghanas really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Bale! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, what about it? This is going right to the wire. Varane calmly anticipates. It's Figo. Camavinga gets across to intercept that. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mbappe is onto this. Xavi. Now that's well seen too. Pedri.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Good catch by the keeper, though pretty much straight at him.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
He's had it nicked away. Dani Olmo. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Al Kubasi cuts out the pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's a sharp pass. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now That looks a decent ball. Just 5 minutes left. Knocks it out wide. And he's decided to go for it. Perilously close.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Yamal, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. Vinicius Junior. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And he's quick to snatch it back. Camavinga. Now it's Rashford. Great vision. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So, that was the second half.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So, a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now, endurance.
Se ha encontrado unas llaves de coche con un llavero en forma de bota de fútbol. Se ruega a su propietario que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19 será reemplazado por...
So our quest to find the winner continues. Rashford, he's shifting through the... And a chance! And again! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten...
Shoots! Dispatched clinically. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which, for me, deserved that equaliser.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So again, we have parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Valverde and Dani Olmo. Referee's given a throw. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And there's green grass ahead of him. Araujo. And it's Cancelo. Now it's Yamal. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Al Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Balde. And it's Rashford. Rudiger does well to get it back. Dani Olmo. Rafael Varane. Messi. Now it's Bale. It's a good ball out wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's been hooked away. And it is half-time in extra time. So both parties have given everything to this point in extra time. 15 minutes remain. And they have to turn their efforts to those minutes very soon.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18.
And
será
we're off
sustituido
for the
por
final
el
time.
dorsal 26. Se va a realizar
They have
un
given
cambio
it
de
everything.
jugadores.
It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? And this is Eto'o. And he's managed to get free. Played in by Eto'o. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
So this to turn it right round. And they've turned it round. And he does it with ice in his veins.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Leganes have their lead.
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
Crosses it in here. João Cancelo gets it clear. Rafinha. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Eto'o. Valverde. And he was quick to react. Quality ball. Now this could be a chance. And he tries one from range. Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Mbappe really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Chance, surely! And how did he not put that away?
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
It's a lucky seventh corner. Mbappe with the short one.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
De Jong makes the interception. Chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Leganes have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Rashford running with intent. Throw it. Aimed beyond the defence. Alvarez. Valverde. And the referee brings it to a close. Leganes can celebrate now. They have exactly what they... Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So off we go then. Xavi turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's precious little point talking of anyone else here today, Jim.
Well, what a feat, Peter. This really does speak volumes about how much he dedicates himself and keeps himself in top condition for every one of those match days. He's a shining example for anybody with aspirations like that. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising.
Lewandowski! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Pass somewhat off target. Driving forward. And here's Cruyff. He's found and Cruyff! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bigo with the short one. Crosses him. Oh, good climb! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Balde calmly anticipates. Tries to pass it through. João Cancelo makes the interception. Aims beyond the defence. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that has not gone well. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Yamal. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rafael Varane gives no quarter whatsoever. Stood up well to him there. Looking to play him in. It's a pretty loose pass. Gavi! Good strike, quite an alarm. Oh, nicely intercepted. Balde. And it's made its way to him. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
The Ghanes clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Eric Garcia gets over and intercepts. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Knocks it into space. Great vision. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it out wide. Back where it came from. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, this looks sharp. Figo, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Cruyff. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. He can run onto that. Van Bronckhorst. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Xavi. Messi. And this is Bale. Spread out to the left. And he's managed to get free. Plays it across. Garcia deals with that nice and simple. João Cancelo. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Gavi. And Yamal. And it's Cancelo. He's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. It's a good 35 yards out, this. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. In by Vinicius Junior. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Gavi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi looking to pass their way up the pitch. Messi. Chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Tries to play it through. Oh, that's well spotted. João Cancelo. João Cancelo powering forward here. Can he get it through? Now that looks a decent ball. And here... Can he finish? That is special! Gareth Bale! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in... And that is all they have time for.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Leganes sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9. El dorsal 21.
We get things going again.
El dorsal 24. Serán sustituidos por
Messi.
El dorsal
Now it's
22.
Figo. Oh, that's fabulous.
15. El dorsal 4.
Figo. Great chance! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Leganes find a position of real strength now. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Lopez. Cruyff.
That's going in strongly.
Bale has got himself a free kick. Rising over the bar.
Messi has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
And this is Bale, played out wide. Figo. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Leganes have their third corner. Deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence. Rudiger. And the ball is out of play. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Cruyff, out towards the flank. It'll be a throw-in.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Fermin. And it's Pedri. And here's Mbappe. That's a good run down the left. He is through here. Xavi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Xavi. And here's Bale. That's a good ball out wide.
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Rudiger, that's a risky ball, you've got to say. Fermin has given away a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Rudiger. Messi. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he thumps it clear. And he's had it nicked away. Figo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rafael Varane. Vinicius Junior has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. What a throw in. Camavinga. Strong running down that left flank. Araujo trying to keep this in. Araujo. Rafael Varane. Rudiger, the man that is tenacity personified. Now it's Bale. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's picked it up out wide. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Araujo concedes a free kick for that. Rudiger. Into the last 5 minutes. Xavi. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he is going into that little black book.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were. He really did.
Ball is over the line. Balde. Camavinga. That has been cut short. Fermin. Ferran Torres is onto this. That's destined for the flank. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Van Bronckhorst conjures time and space where few can. Rudiger. And that's that. Leganes can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And of course, he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members, maybe, but definitely one of the most important.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Messi. Vinicius Junior. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Eto'o. He's had it taken off him. Marcelo. Now it's Eto'o. Messi has it in a wide position. Good chance here! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Marcelo. Van Bronckhorst. Now it's Messi. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And here's Mbappe. And he can clear it away. And it's Makalele. Can he get on the end of this? Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams...
He'll try from distance! Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Messi. Messi. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Well, I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that has not gone well. Messi. He's Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And we have our very first corner. Getting up there! Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets. Tries to play it through. Oh, well cut out. And the shot! Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Leganes are 3 down and sinking. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he welcomes it in. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Madrid have reclaimed it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Cruyff. That's an excellent interception. Leganes making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Eto'o never out of the action for very long. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, again, there's no way through. Mbappe makes a dash for it. Eto'o. Marcelo. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Van Bronckhorst. And it's Messi. Varane does really well to win the ball there. And he's intervened well there. Vinicius Junior. Messi. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Mbappe. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Bellingham gets flagged offside. Now it's Messi. Makalele. Oh, good effort! Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. Makalele. Rafael Varane. De Jong. Now it's Eto'o. Tries to pass it through. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Madrid have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He's gone for goal! Great strike. The test for the keeper. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que hay plazas disponibles para alquilar en el aparcamiento del estadio. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Away we go again. Leganes changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. And here's Messi. Over to the right flank. Goes for goal! And that's off target.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Vinicius Junior. That is ended up in no man's land. De Jong, passing is crisp and sharp. Messi, great vision. He's rising! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Madrid certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
It's Figo. Oh, some astute defending there. Oh, he's found support out wide. Brilliantly cut out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And Messi! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Figo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Roberto Carlos. This is a promising build-up, and he is dashing away. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's De Jong. Cruyff.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Eto'o goes for a shot! And a neat finish! They are playing them off the park! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Mbappe, and he's being shifted off it. Looking for the run. Now there's the shot! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Madrid are having a ball here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. Figo with a definite foul there. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Leganes are down to 10 men.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
The two
7.
coaches are
El
signalling
dorsal
changes here,
25.
both at the same time.
El dorsal 9. Eto'o.
Leganes will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
El dorsal 22.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
El dorsal 18. El dorsal 20.
Defending was strong and firm.
El dorsal 15.
Ronaldinho. And the shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Messi is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And the pass is intercepted. And he was quick to react. And it's Ronaldinho. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here?
Madrid couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. Leganes,
that could spell trouble. He is through here. Messi! Makaleli, the man that is tenacity personified. De Jong. De Jong. Ronaldinho. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
Might want to be careful there.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries a shot! In he goes again! Messi! Genius! About as smooth as it gets! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. you.